Good evening, good evening, good evening. I'm going to go over everything that's happened today. I'm sorry that my audio wasn't on first. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Billy. Hi, Lee, Tia, Nana, Gina, Brian, Matt, Lee, Laura, Holly, Cindy, Glinda. How you guys all doing? We're going to go over, of course, everything that's happened today so far. A lot has happened today in Ukraine. We're just going to go over that, of course. Mouse will work. Waiting here for a second. Oh, nope. Waiting for that to load, but hello, Karen. Hello. Hello, Rodney. Linda. Yep, we just waited for 45 to get done speaking. Before we came over here to go back live. What's going on with that? Let me close something out real quick and reopen it because it is not loading. Putin is unstable and now unpredictable. Yes. Putin is unstable and unpredictable for sure. What else would be new? Putin wasn't unstable and unpredictable. What would we do? That's a big question. What would we be talking about tonight? Of course, if that wasn't the case. Get the interactive map up here real quick. First, I'm going to start with two bombs that, of course, went off earlier today. That was, but okay. That was kind of weird. Two bombs that went off earlier today in the southern side of Ukraine. First, a big thing that happened, of course. But that's not all. A lot has happened today. A lot more is expected to happen throughout tomorrow and the next couple days. Of course, Russia is not playing nice. I think hospitals and everything else are along the way. But over here, this is the live interactive map of what's been hit so far today. The latest thing was, of course, the gas pipeline down here in southwest Ukraine. This was a Russia bomber dropped 2 FBA-100 bombs in Vestelino region. That was earlier today. Of course, they fired a missile at the oil depot, and it's been on fire ever since. Gas pipeline, of course, was ruptured. Let's get in here a little bit. Luckily, Elon Musk did deploy satellite technology today, and there's more terminals en route. So we've been getting live feeds out of Ukraine because of this, and more information as, of course, the day has been going on. Right now, Ukraine is still flying air defenses in southwest Kiev and responding to possible airdrops that are happening, which we'll continue to see more of that. Russia did bomb, of course, the Children's Cancer Hospital in Kiev. So far, we know that there has been a total of 210 civilians were killed, including 6 children. More than 1,100 people were injured, including more than 100 children. U.S. has not said anything about taking evacuees yet, but I'm sure that's still to come. Heavy explosions, of course, were heard after the hospital was bombed outside of Kiev right here. We've had rebel fighting, of course. We've had clashes between Russian infantry and Ukrainian fighting forces. So that's, of course, been going on. Lots of course, stuff happening. A big explosion has been heard in Kiev, and that was the most recent thing. There is no information about that yet. This big explosion that's been heard in Kiev. We're waiting for an update on that. Of course, yes, they bombed a children's hospital today. This was a children's hospital they bombed here. Artillery fire had struck the Kiev's Children's Cancer Hospital. There was a total of at least 210 civilians were killed. 6 of them were children. More than 1,000 people were injured, including more than 100 children. That is a very sad fact that happened today. Unfortunately, a lot has been happening, though. A lot has been happening. Down here, of course, is by the air base, where the missile fire, of course, set the fuel depot on fire. No nukes have gone off yet. The fuel depot was set on fire here earlier today. Several bombs went off. Fuel depot went off right here. The fire is still going. Three missiles, of course, hit down here. It is sad what has been happening. Has been following through what's been going on here in Ukraine today. As we travel further west, though, you can see that they did get some supplies that are coming in from Poland, but they're about 12 hours away from getting to Kiev. Some of the vehicles, of course, will be slow transport, which you're looking at. Baron, they definitely did bomb a child's hospital today. And it wasn't fake news. This is an interactive map of all AP known sites that have been verified and vetted. So please do not speak like that. It's not fake news. This is real news. Lots of activity has happened today. Now, what happened is mortar shells went off at the mortars. These are mortars. Russian artillery fire struck Kiev's Child Cancer Hospital. Artillery fire. Look. This is where we go off when we pull this up. I can actually pull it up. Putin's spokesperson actually on the phone discussing the issue, and he said that it was an incident that was not meant to be the target, but that is what happened. This happened here today. It is sad, and it happened. There was an accident. Russia already admitted that it was an accident. A spokesperson for Russia already admitted it was an accident. They didn't mean to hit that supposable building. They were bombing with artillery near the building, and the building was struck. Giving you guys the news, whether you want to like it or not. The tank that ran over the car was definitely a Russian tank as well. I don't know where you got that information for, but 3 civilians, of course, were killed as a result of Russian shelling up north of Kiev, over here. 3 civilians were killed, but countless soldiers were killed and injured in this incident. Of course, this is not reporting any fatalities of actual population besides civilian casualties. So, we've been watching and seeing what's happening going on here. The oil depot is still burning as we speak. I just spoke about that. It is still on fire as we speak. I can zoom in here. And it still can be seen. Fire is still being seen coming out of the oil depot. So, of course, that's right next to the airfield, military airbase. That was struck several days ago. Yeah, I was watching 45 speak. A great speech there, 45. Definitely appreciate that. But, sounding like the same thing up and down, again and again. No updates on North Korea. The missile the missile that was fired out of North Korea a couple hours ago did not hit anything. It went splashed down in water. So, they're trying to get some more information, of course, out of what happened. Let me pull that up real quick. The Japanese Prime Minister was talking about it earlier, to what's going to happen going forward. Of course, they fired the unidentified projectile towards the Sea of Japan. It did not hit Japan. Did get close. Definitely a lot going on. I definitely wanted to give you guys a full update of what was happening tonight, though. And one condensed version, so it is able for people to come find easily and share this out. Venezuela? No. No news in Venezuela. Where did that go? Because I know I'm not on the screen and you guys are just seeing a blank screen. There you go. China has not invaded Taiwan's airspace at all today. There's been no updates yet this morning of China and Taiwan airspace. We're watching that. But of course, we do have Middle Eastern troops in Ukraine fighting against Russia as well. 46 is making Russia rich is definitely true. I will back that 100%. This oil conflict is an oil conflict. That's what it is. It's a way to make money. Pretty crazy. Russia, Ukraine, China, Taiwan, Iran, and North Korea all trending at once today. At one point, with everything happening, it is a sad shape to be in. It is quiet right now in Ukraine. Yes, it is. It is around, I don't even know what time it is there anymore. I lost track. Sorry about that. It is, almost 4 a.m. there. Take a look out here in Ukraine. Nice and quiet. Lights are still out in Kiev. Nothing we can do about that. It is quiet out there. Quiet. Trying to keep everything up to date and keep you guys up to date on anything and everything we can find as we go throughout everything. Of course, I will cut over to show you this. This was, of course, the oil fire that was burning earlier tonight. And it is still burning now as we speak. Of the oil reserves that they bombed earlier tonight. A lot going on. We're praying for everybody out there. But come on, we got to be honest. America probably caused this in the first place. Totality of events all leads back to us. I'm sorry to say that, but it does. I said I'm not going to stay on long. I just wanted to give you guys a full update on everything that has happened today so far. So we have North Korea firing a missile. We have, of course, earlier this morning, one of Japanese vessels getting struck by a missile off of the coast of Ukraine in the Black Sea, a Russian missile. Nobody has called in Article 5 yet, even though a lot of stuff has happened. But we'll have to see what's happening. We'll have to see what's going to happen. And the targeting oil tankers would be scary because we have 106 million barrels of oil in transport right now from Russia to the United States that we purchased yesterday. Yes, we purchased 106 million barrels of oil yesterday from Ukraine or from Russia. That is. Yeah, something that did come up that is not public knowledge yet, and it probably will be in the press within the next couple hours, is Russia has moved nuclear weaponry into Belarus. So I did want to announce that. I know it's public, but it's not out there yet. I don't know why. Nobody's been charged or talking about it. And of course, officials in Ukraine are worried about the changing levels of radiation after Russian forces captured the Chernobyl power plant. But that's also just a wait and see game. Wait and see. I think Kim Jong-un was hoping for the missile to land in North Korea by accident so he could join the war. But it didn't happen. Scary stuff. That's definitely true. But I just want to stop by quick tonight and give you guys updates. Of course, you can go back through the live today. Live all day covering everything. Yeah, I'll look at Venezuela. Yeah, it is crazy. For all the money. I will be back with you guys tomorrow, of course, covering what's going on. I'm going down for the night. Of course, you can go back through and review my live from today. I covered everything for about, I don't even know how many hours today, but go back through that. Definitely appreciate you guys. Appreciate any donations we do receive. Thank you very much, and we will see you tomorrow. God bless you.